Heidi ho, my peeps! What a day I have had. Gracie and I went to see It. Okay, how can I explain It? For those of you who haven't seen it, well, even those of you who have, I liked it. I did. I thought the casting was wonderful. The actors that they chose to be the kids, great. The actors that they chose to be the scary adults, great. The monster as well, you know, the clown was a good choice. But it was light on plot and heavy on jump scares. And the problem with that is if you put too many jump scares in a movie, you dilute its scary factor. And so I didn't find the movie to be particularly frightening. Unlike the movie The Ring, which didn't show many jump scares at all, the movie was plot, and it was also a lot of build-up before you would see a scare, and then a lot of build-up. So for me, that works better to be scary. So anyhow, but we had a great time, loved it. So that was neat. Then we went, I just did some errands. We got some lunch. I picked my kid up from school. So had a good day. Now, this past weekend, Gracie and I went to a thrift store shopping. We went 99-cent store shopping, and a few, things of that nature. And I wanted to show you what we picked up when we were out doing our shopping this past weekend. So here we go. First of all, I have sitting on my table a bunch of these pressboard letters, okay? And these pressboard letters make up 2 sets of the address of my property. I had the fire marshal come out, and he said you have to have your address up now, visible in big numbers, so that they can see it for fire suppression, blah, blah. So I found these, and I thought these are going to be perfect. They're pretty big. I'm going to paint them, with White House paint, and then I'm going to give them a coating of a clear varnish that has those little tiny glass beads that they use in reflective signs. My husband, bless his heart, tracked those down for me. He bought me like a couple of pounds worth of those glass beads, about this much in a coffee can, that will last me the rest of my life. It doesn't take much to make a letter reflective when you paint with the glass beads. So I am going to paint these white, give them a couple, 3 coats, hit them with the glass beads, screw them up to a big piece of wood, and then that will be hung where the fire department can see it. So that was my first little snack from 99-cent. Also at 99-cent, hang on just a second. Darling, will you please check the bacon? Maybe turn it over or turn it down. I can smell it. It doesn't smell like it's burning, but I can smell that it's, cooking. Okay, so I bought a couple of food items while I was there. I picked up this Creole Foods Creole seasoning, which is a nice spice blend that I didn't make when I was making spice blends, so I've got that. I also picked up a couple of cans of the apple pie filling, because I like making those little tarts out of prepared biscuit dough, and you shove it down into the little muffin tin, and you fill it with this, top it with some brown sugar and some butter, and bake it. Those things freeze really well. You can make up a bunch of them with 2 cans, and that way I've always got something to toss at Grant as he's leaving the house, and if I didn't make him breakfast in the morning. So, got those. I also got some more. I have a lot of these, but most of them are in colors. These are basically clear. They're the little flat back gems that I use when I make my mosaics. And I have a project coming up that's going to require these clear gems. So, got 2 containers of those. I also found some of these teeny tiny little clothespins I keep meaning to pick up a package of these, and I never do. So I found them at 99¢, picked them up. I've got the whole family using these now. I just love these, you know, floss picks. This is the last brand we bought, and we all really liked it. So I bought some more of those because we're just about running out. Oh, okay. I personally don't collect owls, all right? But I guess I do because I inherited my grandmother's owl collection, and then Grant brought me some darling little owls a few years ago. And then I found this owl. It was in their kind of harvest decorating section, and it's just a little ceramic, not even ceramic, hydrocal or whatever they call this owl. But I thought it had a really cool mid-century vibe. I loved the color scheme, so it'll go really well with the owls that I already have. Don't know, I'm just doing it. Someday my reason for collecting owls will be revealed. I just don't know what it is yet. All right, I also bought a bunch of these furniture moving pads. Now that I brought in so much furniture into the house that wasn't here before, I've got all of these oriental rugs. I felt like now was the time to start protecting my rugs while I have the opportunity. So I bought quite a few of these. I probably bought 8 different sets. Or not different, they're all the same set, but 8 sets of those. Put this down in my box. Okay. Then, I don't know who's going to get this, but I found the coolest unicorn, I don't know, notebook, softcover notebook. They only had one, so of course I snagged it. Have no idea. It's going to go to somebody, I'm certain. Don't know who. So there you go. Got that. That's a gift. Then, I found something there. I think I had seen somebody haul these a while back. I could be wrong because I have never seen them in a 99¢ place. Check these out. They're for, I think they're for cell phones and for, what do you call those things? Tablets, yeah. Check this out. Aren't these cool? You guys have seen these, I'm sure, where, you know, you can make it go pink or you can make it go, you know, one color or the other in the sequence. Isn't that cool? I found this one in the light pink and silver. This one matches. Then I found 2 in the hot pink and silver that are identical. And then the last one I found is in red, black, and silver for your little tablet thing. I just thought these were so cool. Now, I have a bunch of fabric like this. I've been meaning to make pillows and stuff with it. And the first place I ever saw this fabric, it was at a website that sells shorts for roller derby. So the girls who play roller derby, well, at least some of them, wear these shorts that are in custom colors, that are their team's colors. So freaking adorable. Just as adorable as it can possibly be. And so I saw the fabric, I tracked it down. Of course, it's gotten popular now. I always find stuff before everybody else does. So I've known about this for quite a while. So anyhow, I was just thrilled to find it at 99. Now, let's see what else do I have under here. Okay, so I also bought some decor items for this upcoming holiday season. And let me show them to you. I picked up some ribbon in this gold, black, and orange kind of harlequin print. I got 3 of these. I found this lovely skull with a harlequin glitter paint effect on it. And I found 2 masks. If I can find my other one. 1, 2, here we go. 2 of these kind of Venetian looking, you know, oh my God, it's the plague, masks in the Harlequin, you know, design. But just having a mask is not good enough. Oh no, a simple mask will not do. In order to really make this mask do what I want it to do, my mask needs to have a mask of its own. So I'm going to double up my masks and glue one to the other, and that will be part of my decor. So I got that set, and then I found this set. So there you go. I'm going to work all of that into my decor, obviously. I also picked up, I don't know why, I just thought they were adorable, little spiders with gold glittery backs. They had them in gold, silver, purple, and orange. And I thought the gold was pretty darn cute. So I got 3 of those. In addition to that, I found a super funky thing. I got 3 of them. It's this little guy right here. I don't know. I just loved him. He's got chains like Marley's ghost, and he's wearing this pink cheesecloth, which I just love. Just looking as silly as he can possibly look. I don't know what I'm going to do with him, but just in case whatever I'm going to do with him requires more than one, I went ahead and I got triplets. So I have 3 of these. I will do something with them. You know I will. You will find out what it is eventually. So there we go. I'm so getting into the mood for holidays this year. I was in the mood last year and a little bit the year before, but this year I'm really in the mood. House is getting cleaner by the day, and I'm just feeling like I need to sort of celebrate that. I also found this little bride and groom. I thought they were adorable. They'll go somewhere. I picked up a little wreath form. I'm not sure why. I'm sure somewhere in the back of my head I have a wreath I want to make, I guess. I don't know. But I figured I better pick it up. When the urge strikes, I never refuse. I snap at it. So there we go. In addition to that, and this is all still 99 cents, I found these guys. I got 4 of them. I just love them. They're angel skeletons. Look, this is what happens when angels die. They have these really cool skeletons. Oh, turn your head back. They have these really cool skeletons. So I found, I bought 4 of these. I just thought they were too cute. So my quadruplets, this guy can do a high kick, will find a place somewhere in my decorating scheme. So, there we go. Now, I also found 2 things. I found this cat mask. I just love the cat mask for some weird reason. I think this is really, really cool. I like its little cheekbones and its nose and everything. Whoops. It's just, I don't know. Love it. It's me. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the cat mask, but I will find some purpose for it. I also picked up this little pumpkin, which sort of reminds me of the pumpkins that I did last year. They were real pumpkins. A lot of them were like this color, little gourd type pumpkins. And I went ahead and I put pearls and sequins and different things with pins. And I did it just like this one is done, alternating them around. So I thought, how cool. This is so much like what I did last year, only in a little cheap fake pumpkin. So there we go. That completes what I purchased at the 99 cent. Now, we went to a thrift store called the Hinds Hospice Thrift Store. Hinds Hospice is our local big hospice organization. They have they will go to your house when your loved one is under hospice care, and they also have a big facility where people can go when they're under hospice care. So they have an absolutely magnificent thrift store. It's huge. It has the neatest stuff, and it's all overpriced. I mean, you pay 2, sometimes 3 times the amount at this thrift store than you would somewhere else. However, when you find something that you really, really love at a decently reduced price, you know, that's what you go to the Nancy Hinds for. Sometimes you'll find some really great deals, like I did, and let me show you. All right. First thing I picked up while I was there was this marvelous fabric. Let's see, is that the right side? That's the wrong side. Okay. This is a holiday kind of shimmery net fabric or a chiffon type fabric. No, this would be like a organdy, I think, fabric. And it's got the pine cone motif on it. I thought this was so neat. I have a special plan for this fabric that is all part of my secret project that I am going to do for you guys in the upcoming months. And so that fabric's going to be part of it. I also found something else. This is super cool. Oops. This is a roll of like a brocade, sort of. That's a floral, beautifully made. I mean, I love it when the back side of the brocade fabric is as pretty as the front side. You know, this kind of fabric is just, it's wonderful. And I've seen a lot of this sort of ribbon, kind of a wallpaper ribbon style brocade. I saw a lot of it at Home Fabrics before they closed up. This is a particularly fine selection of that kind of fabric. And I'm thinking what I might do, I might redo the chair covers on my mom's dining room furniture that I just brought into the house. So there's that. Let's see how much time do we have? Okay, we're doing good. So last at the hospice place, I picked up a couple of hats. Let me show you. Okay. Hat number 1 I got because it has ostrich feathers on it. Ostrich? Ostrich feathers, yeah. And I picked it up. It was half price. I got it for $6. And it says Evelyn something model. I can't read it because oh wait. Put my glasses on. Let's see what it says. It says Evelyn Varin model is what it says. But check this thing out. I love this. I simply adore this hat. It reminds me of Doris Day for some reason. So this hat will be featured. You're probably supposed to wear it like this, I think. I think it's something that's supposed to come down over your face. Personally, I like it better a little bit further back, like that. So anyhow, I could just sit in the mirror and watch myself do this for hours. God. Okay, so I got that. And then I got this one, which is a little delicate because its little feathers are coming off. It needs some repair. But I thought this was adorable, and I loved the color, especially with my hair. So this you might wear like this, or maybe to the back. I don't know, depending on how you have your hair pin curled that day. It needs to have some combs sewn into it so that it can be firmly attached to your head. But these feathers, this must have been sitting in a hot environment because and the feathers are all down in the bottom of this bag. You know, they're coming off with some regularity. So see, I can just pull this off if I want to. So I'm going to go ahead and do the repair on this hat. It's got a cute little feature here. And that will add itself to my hat collection. And there we go. So, then, okay, another place we went, after we left the thrift store, I had to go pick up plate holders. I had Grant hang a bunch of plates here in this room on the walls. I inherited a little bit of flow blue from my mom, and Grant inherited a couple of plates and different things. So we arranged it all up above here, and I'll show it to you one of these days soon. But anyway, I didn't have enough plate holders. So first I went to 99-cent store thinking I would find them there, and I didn't. So I went to the antique stores in downtown Clovis where I knew I would find them. And I did, and they weren't very expensive. But while I was looking there, I found this. Remember these handbags, you guys? I don't know if your mom had one, but my mom did. And they I guess they're collectible. This one is in pretty good shape. You can see that the clear plastic has yellowed on the outside, but it's actually in excellent shape. Everything, the little clasp works great. It's not torn or anything on the inside. It looks really nice. It even still has its little original coin purse that's the same color as the lining. So I thought this was wonderful. Again, this is for my upcoming project that I'm doing for you. All right, did that cover everything? Oh no, one more thing. So then I take Gracie home, and we've got our car full of goodies, and we pull up, and her roommates are having a yard sale. So I get out and I'm looking at their junk, and I found this guy, and her roommate told me, go ahead, take it. And it's this. It's a little Disney Eeyore. I think it's a Disney Eeyore. Is it Disney? Yeah, it's a little Disney store Eeyore. Still has its tags on it. It has been loved, but not too horribly. It's not dirty. It does have one little spot here, though, that it's coming undone. I just thought he was adorable. So very, very cute. He doesn't seem to have any kid juice on him or anything like that. He's looking pretty good, nice and clean. Even the bottom looks clean. So anyhow, her roommate gave this to me for free. So now I've got an Eeyore to go with my big pink unicorn. So my second childhood is progressing nicely, I would have to say. All right, so that's what I wanted to show you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye!